And in Suriname, the Maroons are a group of people who have like a bad relationship with people from the outside. Colonialism is a bad is something they regret and something they have afflicted to, and they said that's why they're a little afraid of, you could say, white people. And in the year that came, you just said about coffee camp, the government decided they had to move from place A to place B to place C. So they have they went to the interior to stay there, and they're like, hey, I just want to stay here because I'm threatened by the people who come from outside and to talk to me about stuff. So that's pretty interesting to know. How did you overcome these challenges, language and communicating with people who are kind of hesitated to outside people?
Yeah.
I think maybe I can start that. So when we came to Suriname, we already had the idea that it would be good to collaborate. So we try to contact people to see, because we never wanted to impose a story, or we wanted to make a film that the Maroon themselves would want to make as well. And initially, we did meet some distrust, as Kevin is hinting to. For example, I remember that one of the persons that we spoke to said, yeah, well, first you've come here and you have enslaved us, and now we still need to inform you too, you know, like what's in it for us. And but then if we kind of explained that we wanted to make a film that was also relevant for the Maroon community, and in which they could tell their own story from their own perspective, we actually did need a lot of interest and willingness to collaborate.
Yeah. Of course, because their struggle for the forest is very important for them. And when we told them that we want to tell, we want to, verbeelden, imagine this story, this struggle for the forest, they were very enthusiastic to support this project.
I think it was also in a specific, but Tolin can tell more about that. There's a kind of a specific moment in time that many people from the interior, young people, they study in the city, and so the passing on of stories is not going as it used to go for hundreds of years. But Tolin is more an expert in this.
Tolin, the mic is yours.
Yeah, I think Siebren and Lonnie, they came in the right periods, because right now it's a period that we Maroons are looking for opportunities how to preserve our story. For example, one of the big village we worked was Pikinsley, and they have a museum already there. And the museum is a museum, the place, we can call it a place in Gagasa, where they preserve a lot of heritage things. And if we look at also Amungo, where they started with their artist residence, is also a place where Marcel Pinas, also a friend of mine, start also to preserve the Maroon culture, but also to bring art there. So it was not difficult for Lonnie and also for me as well to tell the people what we wanted to do. Of course, they want to know how we will work and what will happen with, in this case, the film. And so in each committee we were, the villages we were, everyone say we want to collaborate, but we want to collaborate in a way that it benefits us. And the way to benefit us is to tell our story to the world so that the world know about us. And one of the big things I think Lonnie or Kevin start already with is the land rights. Because if you do not know your positions and people do not know your history, you're, yes, it's a kind of weakness, because if you tell your story, who you are and who do you own the lands, that's create for you more supporting. And that was one of the great motivations, reason for each of the community to say, yes, we will join this.